And what do you get out of a race? What brings you back to do it every year?
Well, I didn't finish last year, the 3100, and last year I thought I wasn't trained enough and I wasn't prepared, and I don't know. So this year I was really training and preparing, like, all the outer aspects, like what to take, what to eat. And so, I mean, every time we enter a race, we want to do our best. We want to finish whatever race it is, short distance, long distance. And we always do everything that we can. So I did the same, and then you just place it at, I guess, supreme speed, whatever happens. So I was really determined this year will be different than last year. But then things change, and you have to adapt. You have to accept whatever the circumstances bring you.
Yes. And how has the race changed you? I mean, been away from ordinary life and been absorbed in this different world. What kind of experiences do you have?
Yeah, interesting question. Yeah, I guess we entered, especially this race or any like longer race, to improve ourselves and to do something better for the world. So I think having this experience, like not able to perform the way I want to, I think actually brings more of the maybe inequalities, and I guess I get more connected to the source. I had this experience one day. I think I reached some, round mileage, and then I wanted to offer gratitude to Guru. So I was imagining I'm placing a beautiful garland on Guru's neck, and then this garland started to expand, like it was around the whole course, and then Guru started offering the flowers to each runner. So I felt like we offer gratitude to Guru. Sorry, I'm getting emotional now. So we offer gratitude to Guru. That was my take of the experience for whatever Guru allows us to do here, and then Guru offers gratitude to us.
That's very nice, thank you. And what kind of qualities do you need to be able to do a race like this?
Well, as I said, I think gratitude is the most important. Then when I was having physical difficulties and I knew I wasn't making the mileage, I was trying to really concentrate on peace. And it's interesting, sometimes, we are in the hustle and bustle of New York City and running by Grand Central, and you feel like it's so noisy, and how can you get peace? And your mind is bothering you, like, and then the peace really comes, and it's like, it's so tangible, like you can really feel it, and it expands. And so it's gratitude, peace. I mean, there are many qualities. Then patience, of course, and especially when you walk, you really realize like how patient you have to be. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but this comes to me right now.
No, that is very nice. And do you feel like this race is offering something to people who follow you? And
Oh, definitely. And also, we would never be able to do this race without other people. At the beginning, when I did one of my first races, I saw the banner 3100 mile race, and I just thought, what does Guru mean, like 3100 miles? Like, how can somebody run this? And I had finished the race before, and only now it came to me that without the support of everybody else, we would never be able to do this. It's either, the financial support, people send messages, of course, people offer prayers. And yes, so they are giving us, and then we are giving back to them. It's like the experience with the gratitude flowers. And there is a sweet story. I don't know, do you want me to tell you?
Please do, yes.
So there is a house, we passed it on the other side of the Grand Central. And there is a family living there, customers at Anambrama restaurant. And last year they were dining there, and the mother, Caroline, she shared the experience that she had with the race. So her parents lived in the house before. After they passed away, they moved in the house. But she was having really hard time in her life. But one morning she looks out of the window and she sees some runners going around. And then she didn't know what was happening here. The next morning she looks again and they're still there. They're running again. And then next morning, and then she was like, every morning she woke up, she was like, I hope they are still there. So she goes to the window and she's looking out, and it gives her joy. She just couldn't believe, like, her life started changing. So I think this is actually the essence of this race. I think that's why Guru created it, that, offering whatever we offer here, our goodwill, our surrender, our joy, then people feel it, and that's how I think that's, I mean, we still don't know like what is really happening here, but to me this story was so sweet, and they come here, the family, sometimes to support us. So
That's a very nice story, thank you. And to those who have never been here, what's the atmosphere like at the race? What's it like running around this block every day?
I guess it changes. It depends all on the weather. Like in this race we went through everything. We had first the heat wave, then we had the rain, then we had the cold period, but the atmosphere, I think, what I feel is so much oneness and love, with the other runners and also with all the helpers. Like you can feel that each runner has so much concern about the other runner, even though it is a competition, of course, but still, like we really, I think once we enter this race, we kind of signed a contract, that we are like one. So I think that's what's happening here.
Yeah, that's so nice, thank you. And just final question, what about your helper? Because I see your helper every day, and how important is that?
Oh, I would never be able to do a race without the helper. Yeah, there are hard times because it's hard to find the person you get along. Also, when you have two helpers or more, it's important that they get along. But it's just like in life, so but the importance is, and they really, as I said, without the support of other people, we would never be able to do this. So the personal helper is like, it becomes your mind, it becomes your hands, they're very important, and they just offer everything, they leave their jobs, or I don't know, and they spend money to come just to offer the service. And they're not really, people notice them, but they're not mentioned anywhere, but they just do it out of their love and devotion, and
Great, well thank you, that's such a nice interview. Anything else you'd like to add, or are you quite...
I think that's what I say. Just offer my gratitude to everybody who supports us and helps us. And of course gratitude to Guru, because without him nothing, like there would be no race, there would be
Well, thank you so much, Kaneenika. All the best with the rest of the race.
Okay, thank you.
What is your name? Sorry, I didn't...
Mirka, yeah.
Mirka. What is it like to be a helper for Kaneenika?
Yeah, it's like a lot of fun. It's quite intense, but it's always nice. Yeah. She's very kind, and she's trying her best. So we are trying to kind of encourage her and help her to do her best. Yeah, thank you.
And what do you think is the most important thing for a helper to do?
Oh, to be always like happy and cheerful, to like encourage him So whatever, to keep the food warm when it's like cold like this. So yeah, it's just like just to be there, and then she always knows what she needs. So she's always like a very, can tell us what she needs if we don't manage ourselves.
Right. And just one final question. What do you get from being here at the race?
Yeah, wow, probably a lot of things. No, I'm just always, it's just nice to be here, to watch them, because for me it's like miracle that they are able to wake up every morning, because I think I would be dead, so it's like always like miracle to see her in the morning, to wake up again and again and again. So it's like,
So you get a lot of inspiration in your own life?
Yeah, a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Great.